As we come to Psalm 54, I've got to just be honest with you. One of the first things that came to mind for me when I read Psalm 54 for this morning was a scene from the movie Monty Python and the Holy Grail. King Arthur and his knights are having an encounter with God. And at one point, God speaks back to them about, as the knights are groveling before God, God says, "Oh, stop it. It's like those miserable psalms. Forgive me this, forgive me that." Psalm 54 made me think of that. It just shows you a little clip of how my brain functions sometimes. But Psalm 54 made me think of that because it just kind of feels like another one of like, save me from all of this, right? Because, that's what's there. Save me, O God, by your name, first verse. Vindicate me by your might. Hear my prayer, O God. Give ear to the words of my mouth. For the insolent have risen against me. The ruthless seek my life. They do not set God before them. But surely God is my helper. The Lord is the upholder of my life. He will repay my enemies for their evil. In your faithfulness, put an end to them. With a freewill offering, I will sacrifice to you. I will give thanks to your name, O Lord, for it is good. For he has delivered me from every trouble, and my eye has looked in triumph on my enemies. It's really easy to just fall into that sense, like what I mentioned from Monty Python and the Holy Grail about the Psalms, that it's whining. It's okay. Can we just move on? Can you just kind of suck it up, David? But here's the thing I love about the Psalms is they're so real. They're so real. Like it's not a cleaned up version of life. It's not everything's perfect. It's all there. And I do love that even in a psalm like this, where it's getting into, once again, the insolent who have risen against and asking for God to repay enemies, it still ends. I will give thanks to your name, O Lord, for your name is good. For you have delivered me from every trouble, and my eyes looked in triumph on my enemies. Yeah, what I love about this is that it's all in there. And I feel like kind of repeating myself from past psalm reflections, but I don't know, there's a reality to just keep naming that over and over again. To keep naming the fact that God desires the whole of our lives. Not just the happy, joy, but also not just the sorrow and the sadness. But God desires the breadth of it because God loves the breadth of who we are. For when we were created in the image and likeness of God, before sin came in the picture, before anything else came in the picture, God looked and said, "It is very good. It is very good." So our divine parent loves us no matter what we bring, no matter what we share. That is the good news for me today. And I pray the good news for you as well. Grace and peace be with you.